It's on that shorty new year. Shorty new year. Come along to Camp Shorty. It's a Miss Shorty New Year. It's Shorty New Year. It's a Miss Shorty New Year. A Shorty New Year. Come along to Camp Shorty. We're so glad you're here. It's a Miss Shorty New Year. A Shorty New Year. It's a Miss Shorty New Year. A Shorty New Year. Come along to Camp Shorty. We're so glad you're here. It's a Miss Shorty New Year. A Shorty New Year. Come along to Camp Shorty. We're so glad you're here. Camp Shorty is where you will find family. Our beautiful minds will greet you with glee. At Camp Shorty, you can shine and shine bright because Miss Shorty, camp leader, is a fucking delight. It's a Miss Shorty New Year. A Shorty New Year. Come along to Camp Shorty. So glad you're here. It's a Miss Shorty New Year. A Shorty New Year. Come along to Camp Shorty. So glad you're here. Your opinions are valid. You can fly like a bird. With your comments on screen, you will always be heard. It's the best chat on YouTube. You can cuss all you want. And here at Camp Shorty, we even say cunt. It's a Miss Shorty New Year. A Shorty New Year. Come along to Camp Shorty. So glad you're here. It's a Miss Shorty New Year. A Shorty New Year. Come along to Camp Shorty. So glad you're here. Let your roll cast be free. So liberating. We stay on topic, although occasionally things get a bit feral. But it's clear to see. It's a Miss Shorty New Year. A Shorty New Year. Come along to Camp Shorty. So glad you're here. It's a Miss Shorty New Year. A Shorty New Year. Come along to Camp Shorty. So glad you're here. It's a Miss Camp Shorty is where you will find family. Our beautiful minds will greet you with glee. At Camp Shorty, you can shine and shine bright because Miss Shorty, camp leader, is a fucking delight.
Hi. Hi. I feel like it's been ages, friends. Hang on, they didn't have any pig's ears at Aldi, so we got big dog treats. Holy shit, it's been hot in Melbourne. Holy shit, the hottest place on earth for the last few days. Can't see anything. Hang on. Hi. I'm just over here in the bubbles. New glasses. Who this? Hi, Simmy. Hello, Steph. Hello, Hope. Christy. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Christy. Happy birthday, Christy. Opalescence background. Hi, Princey. Correct. Opalescence background. I see butterflies here also. Oh my God, these glasses aren't very strong. Shit. I can't see shit for shit. Grass is green enough. My squeaky chair still squeaks. Hey, so it is Christy's birthday, and I thought Christy's particularly specially requested that we please make sure we stream tonight. So, oh my goodness. These aren't very strong glasses. Maybe I'll bring the computer closer because so I was like, well, I can't subject Christy to the doldrums the hard-hitting realities of some of all of our recent content. So I thought to myself, what can we do that's not just a little bit more positive, but a lot more positive? And given everything that's happening in the world currently, hi Shelley, I figured, because it's heavy out there, right? It's heavy. And I'm like, you know what helps always to ground oneself? Always is to think about the things for which we are grateful. And here we are. So, wait, I gotta move this closer. My Amazon glasses aren't. Oh, that's better. Just a little bit closer. Sorry about the Blair Witch of it all. We'll fix that. Now, Stream Elements has gone home. That's fine. We'll be fine. Now, so here's what you're going to need before I go any further with explaining. It would be useful. Like I've channeled my inner Ms. What the fuck. Oh God. Sorry, something just came up on my chat. Where we're streaming on Kick and Twitter and YouTube, always, all the time now. So FYI, if you want to go over to Kick and be there simultaneously, you can. You should. Fun emojis over there. But what you're going to need for tonight's stream, just one, is a notebook, some paper. Whoa, just a magic in the clouds, and a pen, because I have some categories. I've channeled my inner. Thank you, Hope. They're Miss Shorty ones. Thank you to our beautiful friend Shunned One for those. I actually have 2 more pairs. If any available, like I have 3. I had 4 pairs altogether. I think I sent Stephanie blah 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 a pair because we're married, obviously. And but let me know if you want a pair. I'll send them to you because I don't need three total pairs of the same earrings. Sorry about the squeaky chair. Now, so I've channeled my inner Ms. What the fuck. Shout out, best, amazing, love you, miss you. I hope you're feeling slowly better, or just not feeling like shit. I've got a whole presentation. I'm like, I can do that. Like, I can do that. So I can. But if you have pen and paper, I've got 12 categories for us to, like, specifically, so we have some direction for us to specifically think about these areas in our world, our past, or the world, and our future, that we can find gratitude for, and acknowledge. It doesn't, small, big, tiny, anywhere in between. That's what she said. Then, and at the end, we'll also, Bookie, hello, good to see you. At the end, we'll have, like, if there's any if my 12 categories don't happen to catch something that you've noted along the way for yourself, we'll have like a general gratitude. Now, then the bubbles, it won't have to be bubbles, but if you have your pen and paper and jot down, you might not get gratitude in all of the categories. That's fine. It's not a test. If you jot down along the way, at the end, if you pick perhaps your top 3 things that you feel you would most like to remember in your daily life. Sorry, someone just choked on the dog treat. Your daily life, and then I'll have you can email me or DM me on socials your top 3, and I will make you a graphic, either with the bubbles or if you like cats, or like, Rach loves sunflowers, or Nina sunflowers, I will make you a graphic with your top 3 gratitudes. Is that a word? And send it to you. You can save it as your wallpaper on your phone. See? So that's what we're doing. So make sure you get a pen and paper. And first things first, wait. It's like every time we're brand new to this shit. First, let's just talk about what gratitude actually is, right? I mean, because so this video is both in Health is Wealth. Why can't you tag me on X? It's all right. I'm kind of a big deal on X. I've over 3,250 followers on X these days. Numbers don't matter. Analytics, pish posh. Now, so this live stream is in both Health is Wealth and Psychology Corner. Now, let's just read this article here. Is linked in the description box of this video. Also in the description box, we're not going to watch them. We're not going to be watching any videos today. I'm gonna just like TED Talk the shit out of it. Where's this graphic? Wait. It is. And there's also an hour and something minute long video in the description box of what's it called? I can't. It's something gratitude. And there's an hour long, I think it's an hour and 1 minute. I haven't listened to it, but I'm going to. An hour and 1, I think, minute long YouTube video also in the description box that is 432 or 434 hertz of audio that is very calming, and it's all about well-being. So those things are in the description box. Okay. So gratitude is the positive state of being grateful, an overwhelming feeling of appreciation and thankfulness, and the desire to return kindness to others. See, isn't that beautiful? So when you're feeling grateful for the small things, it is much easier to be more calm, I guess, more balanced, more emotionally regulated. So gratitude can and will enhance emotional resilience. Expressing gratitude on a regular basis, and actually we have sidebar. It's been a while since I've done my Boston accent. In the Discord, there's a grateful for this drawer, which I put there a long time ago. And we also have a proud of myself drawer. So, sometimes no one gives you a recognition or acknowledgement. You're like, fuck, I feel good about that. Or, gee, I'm grateful for this. Like, grateful that it's not 43 degrees today here, which is 107.6 degrees Fahrenheit, FYI. So, expressing gratitude on a regular basis has been linked to enhanced emotional resilience. When we actively acknowledge and appreciate the positive experiences, relationships, and moments in our lives, we build a buffer against negative emotions, right? It gives you balance, I think, to have those things in the fore of your mind. And daily practicing of gratitude, or as close to it as you can, and acknowledging the things that make you feel grateful to be alive, even the tiniest thing, like the smell of a rose as you walk past, or I don't know, the glint of sun through a crystal hanging in your window. So many reasons that you can just go, like, I'm recognizing that. I'm grateful for this beauty. I don't know, amazing cup of coffee in the morning, whatever it is. Gratitude helps us navigate difficult times by providing a sense of emotional strength and hope. It allows us to find silver linings, learn from setbacks, and cultivate a more positive mindset, even in the face of adversity, which, not to be confused with toxic positivity, but because that's bad, But to be able to recognize, maybe not, hey, at least, I mean, like I often say with where I live now, like it's better than being homeless. That's I mean, it is. That's kind of toxic positivity, but more to the point, rather than being toxic positivity based, I can say where I live, although it's a hovel, I am very grateful for the centralness of where my suburb is, where my home is located, compared to all of Melbourne, regional Melbourne, because it's very central. I live in the north, and mostly nowhere for work or anywhere is more than about 40 minutes drive. There's a few further outlying areas, but so I'm very grateful for that. And that's, so saying at least it's better than being home. I mean, people are homeless. That's toxic positivity, but gratitude for my location is gratitude, if that makes sense. Now, let me see. Okay, so cultivating mindfulness and presence. And I don't know if it's going to mention it here. You'll be surprised. I haven't read this. I just was like, that looks perfect. Grounding and taking your shoes off. Like, I'm a real shoes person, but mindfulness and grounding. So shoes off, feet in contact with the earth. Tricky in the Northern Hemisphere in winter, or in Melbourne in the winter. But, sun on the back of your neck. Those things all encourage mindfulness and being present in the moment. But practicing gratitude encourages us to be more mindful and present in our daily lives. By focusing on the present moment and intentionally seeking out things to be grateful for, we cultivate a deeper sense of awareness and connection. This mindfulness not only enhances our ability to savor and fully experience the joys of life, but also helps us break free from the cycle of rumination and worry that often contributes to anxiety and depression. Gratitude practice anchors us in the here and now, fostering a greater sense of peace and contentment. Strengthening social connections. I know Simi in the Discord, where I posted the coming up tonight, this stream, gratitude, and Simi said, well, you for starters. Like, I love that. Thank you. I'm grateful for all of you all. I think that's a given, isn't it? We're all very grateful for each other, but it's lovely to acknowledge it. So strengthening social connections. Gratitude is a social emotion that can strengthen our relationships and foster a sense of belonging. It's a nice contrast to despotism, right? Feeling sort of nihilistic and dragged down by the drudgery or the reality of hardship, because everybody has hardship in various degrees. Probably don't like me. Various degrees through our lives. Life is a journey. It's a roller coaster. No, it's there's highs and lows, and that's, but to try to ground ourselves with gratitude is such an important thing to foster within ourselves. So when we express gratitude towards others, whether through a simple thank you or a heartfelt note, we not only acknowledge their positive impact on our lives, but also reinforce the bond between us. Like, I'll often say to someone, I appreciate you for X, Y, and Z, whatever it may be. And of course, I love you. I use the term I love you quite liberally, because I do have so much love for my beautiful friends, you all. But appreciation, like for me, words of affirmation, acknowledgement of my effort, bless you, acknowledgement of my effort or my whatever is very important to me. It's and we've done a stream on love languages, I think. Yes, we have. And it sort of suggested that mostly everybody's main and secondary love language is based on the deficits we had as children. So acts of service and words of affirmation are mine. Some people might have physical touch or gift giving, whatever it may be. But so gratitude practice promotes empathy, compassion, and kindness, which are essential components of healthy and fulfilling relationships. By nurturing our social connections, gratitude enhances our overall mental well-being. Right on cue. Buster's like, yeah, I'm going to go out now. Thanks. Bussy, we're just going to have to wait for a second. Practice gratitude. Incorporating a gratitude practice into our daily lives is a simple yet profound way to enhance our mental health and overall well-being. By shifting our perspective, enhancing emotional resilience, cultivating mindfulness, and strengthening social connections. Buster, uno momento, Mr. Buster, please. Uno momento. By shifting our perspective, enhancing emotional resilience, cultivating mindfulness, and strengthening social connections, which I think our Discord and these live chats are beautiful sort of manifestations of that social connection that we as a community have. I love it. I love it so much. Gratitude practice empowers us to lead more fulfilling and meaningful lives. It reminds us of the abundance and goodness that exists within and around us, even during challenging times. So, let us embrace the transformative power of gratitude and make it a regular part of our lives, reaping the countless mental health benefits it has to offer. Bravo. Bravo. Now, let me just go back to, to this momentarily, just to say I've told this story before, but I'm going to tell it again, and then we'll go into. Buster's like, can I just go outside and pee? Sure, Bussy. I'm going to tell my story. Buster, pause. Hold your fire, sir. Also, Buster's so cute. I've got two big, not big, about this size, grates in my back courtyard for water, for rainwater, right? Drainage things. And I have basically the only toilet area that the dogs have at the moment because of my amazing gardening. They are banned from the garden beds. They've only got on the concrete to go. Yes, Bussy. So Bussy, mostly all the time now, when he does a wee, he goes and stands over one of the grates and pees straight into the grate. Best dog. Hang on, let me just let him out, for goodness sake. Talk amongst yourselves, chat. Love you very much. Yes, he was busting. He's like, man, that dog treat. Hang on, I'm going to leave my my camera off just for a moment. Bussy, come back. Come on, Buster. Buster. He's like, I'm hanging a shit, Mum. Good boy. Did you do your whistle? Okay. Back in 1 second. It just fucks with my green screen when I have the back curtain door open. Now, so I've told a story, and I'll give you the too long don't read version. But when I was, I found myself for the second time homeless, with only what I could pack into my car and my 4 pets at the time, 2 cats, 2 dogs. With an hour to pack up, and after sort of a few weeks of displacement and not really knowing where to go, I had an offer to from a friend to go from where I was on the in Victoria, regional Victoria, all the way across the other side of the country to Perth. So I decided to do it, and I think, if I recall correctly, I might have fundraised. I might have had a GoFundMe to raise the money because I was impoverished, obviously. Otherwise, I would have gone somewhere else, would have had a home, and drove all the way across the Nullarbor, which was an amazing experience. And when we got, me and my furry children got over to the other side, it turned out to be an absolute shit show. And trigger warning, but in the space of 24 hours, my beautiful cat Peter disappeared, ran away. I think he was hit by a truck, because when I got the chick that I was going to stay with, it was all a ruse. It was an elaborate ruse, and then within 12 hours actually of Petey going missing, both my 5-month-old puppies were hit by a car at high speed, 100 kilometers an hour, and died. Brutal. Fuck. But so that prompted this girl to kind of go, oh no, actually you can come now. Oh, thanks, mate. So I went to this place. There was no furniture. She wasn't even living there. The guy that I was living with, who was her partner, in different rooms, massive mansion, no furniture, no washing machine, nothing. Turned out to be an absolute nightmare. The whole thing was a nightmare. We got raided by the police twice because he was a full criminal. So then I had to leave, and then I think I might have gotten COVID for the only time in my life. Was so sick, parked in a McDonald's car park for a week. I had no money, trying to work out what the fuck now. I'm on the other side of the country. What do I do? And a friend who I knew on Facebook offered me to come back all the way over to further across Australia, right to almost the very east coast, and stay in her caravan in a riverside town called Echuca, and decide what to do with my life, because I didn't know. I didn't have any of my belongings, nothing, and only Timmy left, and so then my car, which was dying, so she gave me some money, petrol money. I started traveling back across the Nullarbor, which is an absolutely it's a pilgrimage. It's a spiritual experience. And despite everything, despite all the loss, the trauma, I had no idea. It was the most, I had so much gratitude for the fact that despite that I'd had to leave where I was living prior to that and leave all of my belongings, my artwork, my family photos, my heirlooms, everything, my entire life, and fled because of a violent housemate there, to then have hope in my heart, drive all the way across the country only to get there for it to be an absolute fucking joke, to then flee there, to get the sickest I've been probably my entire life. I think it was probably COVID, but I didn't test. And then and having lost 3 of my 4 only things I had in the world, my beautiful animals, traumatically in the space of 12 hours, I could still find the gratitude that driving back across the Nullarbor was the most blessed experience that nobody in my world I could think of, that not that I really had anyone in my world, but all of my people on Facebook that I'd known since I was 4 or 5, the people that I knew of, not one person would have the freedom to go and experience that. So even in the face of all of that, gratitude, I acknowledged how grateful I was for that experience and all of the lessons that I learned. So thanks for coming to that TED Talk. Buster, you just don't need to go outside again. Now, where were we? So wait till you see this. I'm going to go this. Wait. Let me see. Am I doing this and then this? It's a presentation. So have you got your paper and your pen? I kind of tried to get some sort of logical order of our headings. Buster, we really need to fix this chair. I've got another whole one. I might try to assemble the other one. This one's getting uncomfortable. My footrest snapped off the other day because I always used to stand up on it. And so now I've got like a box under my feet so my legs don't die. Anyway, so let's think about what... and this might be a tricky place to start, but it'll get us thinking, because I know a lot of us shorties have either mental or physical health issues. We might be, chronic pain. I know Nina's suffering on day 3 of a migraine today, but So this might be challenging for some of us to think about what might it be that in the midst all of those challenges with one's own health, what might it be that you are grateful for? You can type it in chat. You don't have to. You can share. We can brainstorm it. I know for me, I'm really appreciating and having gratitude for trying to be a professional puppy, for my renewed focus on what I put into my body: food, water, Buster. Jeez Louise. And the resulting, I feel amazing. I've lost a little bit of body fat, which is helpful because things are getting rather tight. And so Simi, let's flip that. Simi says, well, my mental issues are triggered by loved ones and pain, so there's that. But what about your mental health? What about how you manage that might make you feel grateful? Buster. Wow, we're such professionals. I mean, I know for me, my mental health is okay at the moment, surprisingly. But that could change on a dime any minute. I'm grateful. I am grateful for the days where I'm not feeling like, where I feel like I can get out of bed. Buster, God damn it! Hang on, bloody hell, Buster. BRB chat. Talk amongst yourselves. Hi, Clay. I cannot with Buster. He's like growling at the back door, saying, "Come on, man, I need to go out." And then I stand there with the door open and the curtain over, and because he's too much of a pussy, hang on, Bussy. Wait, he won't go through the curtain, even though it's Poppy will. Busty, not even a man. What are you, a man or a baby boy? Holy shit. So I guess where was I? Now he's out the door going, "Hey, how do I get back in?" Same way, man, like literal same way. Come on, Buster, you can do it. I'm so proud of you. I believe in you. I believe in you, Buster. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Come on, you can do it. He's like, "I'm not sure." What about the curtain though? He's just a baby. He's a baby. He's a very big good boy. You can do it. Oh, you're such a good boy. You're so clever and brave. He's so brave. He's so brave. Was that terrifying? Like, oh. Right. So my mental health, that I am grateful for the days. I'm grateful for my resilience that that when I'm feeling shitty, I know it's not going to be forever. And even if it's for weeks and months, it's not going to be forever. And that there are things I can do to give myself softness and patience to weather that part of the storm, and that based on the past, which has been fraught, my history is fraught with severe mental health issues, severe depression, suicidal ideation, many suicide attempts. So my gratitude comes from the fact that at the moment, right here, right now, despite the blackness of the world, I'm feeling okay because I got you all. So yeah, this too shall pass. Yes, it will pass. That can feel really, I know when I'm in those dark periods, if someone says that to me, I'll probably stick a fork in your fucking no violence, but it's not helpful when you're in the depths of things. So I guess gratitude for being patient with oneself while you're in those dark periods can be helpful. And then so physical health, I guess maybe silly baby. maybe they're like, woman, why are we doing this? Where were our pigs is? We're outside now. They're probably going to do some rumbles out there. So I'm hoping that you all have been able to, but you know what? If you haven't been able to think of something that you're grateful for with your health, that's completely okay, because we have more categories and perhaps others will resonate with you. Okay. So look, watch this. I'm like a professional. Are you proud of me? Like I did a presentation. Grateful for my professionalism. Fuck, I'm going to fix this chair. Not grateful for the squeaky chair. I'm so sorry. It may pass like a kidney stone, but it will eventually. Yeah, it could be painful, but you know, life wasn't meant to be easy, man. So family. So this one's hard for me, right? This one's tough for me. Perhaps you all out there might be so grateful for, like I can imagine Shelley is completely grateful, overflowing with gratitude for her beautiful new grandchild, her the feeling of warmth and abundance and love that flows from new life into a family, right? Hello, yes. So that could be some people might be like, I don't know, like I'm grateful for the time we spent together over the Christmas break, perhaps, but I'm also grateful that that's only once a year. I'm not sure. I can't. I'm not going to putting words in your mouth, but I guess for me, if I had to find, like you all are my family. So I'm grateful for my shorty family. Frankly, the most supportive, loving, compassionate, patient, encouraging, funny, fun, amazing family I've ever had. So I'm grateful for you all. You're my family. Yes. So there you go. Steph says, I'm happy for other people who have happy families. I if I'm going to be honest, Steph, I struggle with that. That's one of my main pity party, little poor me. Like, if I'm being honest, and you know me, I'm always bloody honest. I begrudge and somewhat resent the happy families. If I'm being very narrow with my definition of family. Oh, same, man. I feel ya. Oh, Christy, that's beautiful. Christy says, I'm grateful to be wearing my Shorty Thankful t-shirt. It's like this one big love fest of gratitude. Happy birthday, Christy, again. I'm so glad that I was like, fuck, what can I do that's positive? I don't know, man. Oh, I'm so black pill at the moment. It's not even funny, but here we are. Yeah, it is like daggers. But then I think, well, you know, there's plenty of people out there who have nobody. There's plenty of people out there who don't have what we have. And I like what Steph said. I know Steph was being kind of funny and silly, but I love that Shelley got, you know, Arlo and all of that, and the beautiful memories Shelley's been. I love that, Simi, your grandkids come over and like you got heaven, like you know, it's all relative, and I've done a lot of work. Like yesterday was my granddaughter's 4th birthday. I've only ever even seen one photo of her, and she was 3 days old. I might have another grandchild. I don't know. Nobody's told me. Like that's where we're looking for the gratitude. I don't have any actual family. None. Nonesies, none. But I have you. So now, so I'm hoping that if this one resonated with you, you've thought of a way to phrase it. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if you're coming in a little late, if you would like for me to create you a graphic, a wallpaper for your phone screen of, at the end of this, your top 3 or 4, I don't know, or 1, whatever, gratitude, sort of something you'd like to remind yourself how grateful you are, as that every time you pick up your phone, you go like, oh yeah, wow, yes, see, everything's fucking shit, but these 3 things, maybe everything isn't shit. So I'm gonna, when we're done, doesn't have to be straight away, shoot me an email or a DM of your top 1, 2, 3, 4, and if you'd like something other than the bubbles, tell me what you'd like. Give me a bit of a design brief, and I'll make you a graphic and send it back to you that you can save as your wallpaper. Okay, love it. All for, I was going to make a joke about for money. Nothing's for money. I don't even turn on dollars. Shut up, Lisa. Shut up. Okay, love. So yeah, either it'll just be a graphic, Christy. Right. Shelley says, I haven't talked much about the behind the scenes. It wasn't as shiny as Arlo is. It was rough, y'all. I'm grateful for my son and daughter-in-law, but holy crap. So there's your gratitude. Yes. I mean, so the gratitude isn't about toxic positivity, right? We're not going to go, everything's amazing, push that under the rug. Like the reality is we're going to often have to find the small, tiny little like diamonds, tiny little hint of gold in a sea of dust as to what we can find joy in. But yes, crap can be holy. So love. Perhaps it's your love, obviously for me, it would have to be my beautiful pets, even panting all up in my grill when my bedroom was still 37 degrees at 8 p.m. on Wednesday night. Poppy in my face, panting. I still love her. I'm like, I always say, I love you, don't lick me. Like love, unconditional love. Don't love the licking, but I'm grateful for the love. Camp Shorty gem mining, Steph. Yes. Perhaps it's a love that great. I mean, I'm grateful for the love that my late husband and I had. That's a love. It wasn't perfect. God, it wasn't perfect. I'm not sure if he had lived, if our relationship would have stood the test of time. Statistically, maybe not. I'd like to think it would have, but the love we had, I am so grateful for. See, you can do it. You can do it again. I believe in you. Come on, you're so brave. Good boy. He did it twice. What a brave man. Did you do it again? Did you come back through the curtain like a brave man? He says, I did. So it could be love for, I don't know, love, just grateful for feelings of love. Those moments where, I don't know, even when you're watching reels on Facebook, I don't go on Facebook, but like on Twitter or Insta, or YouTube shorts, and they'll be like, some animal video, and you're like, you feel all those like babies and animals, and you're like, oh, you can feel that love. I'm so grateful for those moments, even though they're a psyop, and those flecks of, again, gold amongst the sea of in your face 4K worldwide trauma. That's all part of the psychological thing, but I love them. They make me feel full of love. That's why we cry. I love my cats and Tim. Tim is great. Bloody idiot. No, he's all right. I was pulling out a couple of weeds. I do just a couple of weeds every time I go. I'm not interested in going out and doing a full weeding session. No thanks. But I'll pull out a handful here and there every time I go out there. I'm like, why are there fucking so many flies around? Can't be poo, because I pick up all the poos as soon as they do them these days, and I hose off anything that sticks to the concrete. I'm like, why are there flies around here? I look just literally like this far away from me, and there's a severed mouse head in the garden bed. I'm like, oh, that's why there's flies. Thanks, Tim. Jeez Louise. Oh, what's it doing with my stupid screen now? Oh my God, something weird just happened. Oh. Weird shit just happened on my thing. Why? It's fine. Okay, let's go to the next one. So love, that's category number 3. Here's one. Home. Yes, Shelley, he left you the head. He loves you. Hope says, I'm grateful for the unconditional love of others. Without them, I wouldn't be where I am today. Many were complete strangers to me. Kindness matters. The ripple effect is endless. Hope, I love that. You know what? If you wanted to copy that and paste it into your notes on your phone, that might be a beautiful one to have on your, if you want me to do you a thing, a document. Why is this doing this? Suddenly I'm like, as if I could see anyway. What's normally this big in front of my eyes has gone to this big. So I'm grateful for my technical prowess at all points in the day and night. Amazing. Simi says, oh my God, I've been watching these videos of dogs chasing their new owners. Makes me cry every time, but I still keep fucking clicking. Yeah, no, those things make you like, thank God for those videos, right? Some of them are AIs these days too. AI is the devil. I couldn't live without it, but holy shit. Holly Strikes here. Sup, Holly? How are you going, my girl? Good to see you. We're taking a moment we're only up to category number 4 of out of 12 of, you don't have to pick something for every category, but things, if we can think of something that we're grateful for in each category or some of the categories, we're just trying to get some balance into life when the world is feeling a little hectic. I know for Holly, it's particularly hectic for the last sort of month. I feel you. So good to see you, girl. I've been better, but I'm here for you all. We'll come in. We're having a love fest, basically. We're having a love fest. It's Camp Shorty therapy. So home. I already mentioned at the start before we got into this list or the categories. For me, like if I'm being nihilistic and pity party shorty, I'd be like, my house is a fucking hovel. It was 37 degrees inside my bedroom at 8 p.m. on Wednesday night. I was literally lying in bed crying because of how fucking miserable I was. But it's cool now. And I love that I love that I live here. I love that it's my special place. I love the location. I love that I'm grateful for the fact that I found the energy and the spoons to do my garden. I'm so grateful for my garden now. It's beautiful. There are butterflies out there. So beautiful. And flies because of dead mouse heads. But, so perhaps your home could be, I love my cozy home in the wintertime. It's beautiful. Or I love my favorite pink feature wall, or I don't know, my bath is amazing. I'm so grateful for my cozy bed, whatever it is. I think I saw. I'm not grateful for my vision. Getting shit. Can't see shit. My house just got smoked out and it wasn't me. I am grateful that Mr. Poke is making dinner tonight. See? Lovely. So that's an interesting one. Because there's another one where I'll have a little bitch in my internally, mentally, in my head when I'm like, I'm fucking tired. I'm doing everything by myself. You'll know, you all will know if ever I reply to you in a DM or even in a drawer in Discord or whatever. You can tell when I'm feeling a little overwhelmed because I'll be like, I'm trying. I have to do everything myself. Like I have to do everything myself, and I do. Like it's fucked. Jesus Christ, what it would be to just once have someone cook dinner. If I need to have dinner, I have to cook my dinner. But also on the flip side to that is I'm so grateful that I am managing to live by myself, financially support myself, despite being a casual paid worker and it being extremely expensive. And I'm grateful for the fact that I don't have to share my fridge or who puts the glasses away a certain way or the sink or anything. My home is my place, and it might be a bit shitty and a bit hot. I'm grateful for the ducted heating in winter. Bloody oath. So you can see, glass half full or glass half empty, right? Either both are true, but I have a chipmunk head outside. Yes, Simmy, because you went through a big state of upheaval, right? Where you guys had the drywall was all ripped out, like holy shit. But now look at you. You got beautiful new areas and surfaces and a stove for you. The mama who cooks, amazing. So that would be a big gratitude for you, right? And then I guess as an offshoot from that, grateful for Mr. Simmy for doing those works for you. Pretty cool. I'm so sorry about the squeaky chair. So let's move on to the next category, and this one might not be relevant for some of you, but it doesn't have to be currently. So work. Like, I love my job. I love it. I'm still not quite sure where I will be permanently this time. There's a bit of ambiguity as to which of us, team leaders, traffic control team leaders, which crews will be placed with, because we are and I will have a permanent thing. So that fills me with a little bit of dread, because I don't know where I'm going to be, but I do know that come Monday, because the first week back is a bit sort of weird. We only did 1.5 days really. We were called off yesterday for heat, which is the first time ever. It was so fucking hot. Holy shit. It was just as bad on Wednesday, but we were working. So for me, who needs to know that I don't like surprises, I don't like uncertainty. I think a lot of us in this community might be the same. It tends to be a neurodivergent thing that we prefer to know the plan. I'm okay if the plan changes, but a plan, and then let's work from there. But I am grateful that I have this job that I still love, and any of the crews that I end up with, I will love being with. One less than the others, but that's okay. And even if I am with that crew, I'll be able to find. I have a job. I love my work. I'm grateful. But maybe you don't work like paid work at the moment. Perhaps you can think of a time, or perhaps you can think of something in your work history that you were grateful for then, or maybe you weren't grateful for at the time, but that looking back, the life lessons or the people you met through that placement really impacted your life long term. And like Hope says, I love my job too. I've been there for 22 years. Grateful. Yeah, I'm past 3 years now. This will be my, I think my when I was a store manager of Lorna Jane, I think I'm probably about to surpass my I have had quite a very Gen X employment history. Lots of not just different jobs, but different professions. And I've been amazing at all of them. But never been fired either. Did I see Lainey? Hi, guys. Sitting in my hotel room in New York City, waiting to perform our showcase for national venues. Sorry, my glasses are so bad. We're not on until 10:40. Sound check was at 4. Geez, that's a long time. Just hanging out all day till showtime. Well, welcome on in, lady. Welcome on in. Hope says, I love this stream. I love it too. I love it too. Don't worry, we're getting back to the dark and heavy tomorrow night. But there was literally no way that I was going to do that to Christy on her birthday. Never. No, not happening. Not doing it. Oh, I've been fired. Yes. I've left jobs before I maybe was going to get fired once. But it was bullshit. I left because it was bullshit and I refused to get fired for bullshit. But there's like most people have been fired, I think. I think I've probably just managed to, because see, for me with work, when I'm at the end of my anything, not just work, a relationship, a hobby, Buster, come on, Buster, you can do it. I believe in you. Come on, Buster, you can do it. Come on, I believe in you. Come on, you can do it. Puppy, can you open the curtain for him? Go on, you can do it. Puppy, can you open the curtain for him? She's like, fuck that. He's a big man. He can do it. Hey, that was loud. Like I'll generally come to that point mentally where once I'm done with something, like I can't fake it, right? I can't fake anything. So I won't keep going in a job once I've lost the love for it. So most people end up getting fired from jobs, I think, I would presume, because they keep going, just putting in, like going and making the donuts every day. Good boy, Buster. I'm proud of you. Because it's hard for them to make the decision, right? Boundaries. So they stay, and then eventually their apathy or their lack of whatever results in getting fired. Am I right? Whereas I'll go, you know what? This isn't working for me right now. I don't want to end up like I'd rather go out on as high as possible. Like, you know, a retiring sports person or a musician. Wouldn't you go out with your last concert tour still like this rather than being Axl fucking Rose and still Guns N' Rosesing it like, or is Iggy Pop? What are we doing here? Wouldn't you rather be like go out while you're still at your relative peak and don't drag on the inevitable? Same with a relationship, same with like anything, a hobby, you know, whatever. That. So I think that might be why I've never been fired, because I've drawn a line in the sand myself to say, I can't do this anymore. This is killing me slowly. Miss me. Don't be an Axel. Correct. I love you too, Christy. Like, honestly, and then just, you know what, Christy? As soon as I thought, I don't even remember, it came to me. I was like, literally, as soon as I thought, okay, we're doing a thing on gratitude, all of it, the graphics, the format, all of it, boom. It was meant to be. It was meant to be. So that's work. So I'm hoping that you all have either found something or you've gone, nah, nothing. There's nothing really to be grateful for. Let's go to the next one. Skills and talents. We've all got this. We've all got a skill and talent. Exactly. So you may as well go like you may as well, you like just call it. Call it. It's for everybody's sake. Well, why should I inflict my apathy or my discontent on anybody else? My colleagues, or my romantic partner. Lol, like a lol. That's never going to happen again. We don't have to worry about that. But skills and talents. So I have and Simi, this might tie in for you. Your skills and talents, are many, are aplenty, but this might tie into the mental health thing where your skill and talent of being able to put your feelings and your emotions into lyrics and then create music out of them could be a nice little sort of a duality, a tie-in of the two. So, you know, I think you know it was I think it actually might have been Hope. It was you a relatively long time ago who said, I don't have any skills or talents. And we're like, get the fuck out of here. I'm pretty sure it was you, Hope. So you know, it might be cooking. It might be, I don't know, I'm fucking great at folding fitted sheets. Boom. Like you know what, like I'm not even kidding. It was back in the day where I was a drug user, but still, like I was so meticulous with folding sheets, so perfectionist. These days, I'm far more relaxed about it, but I still give myself a little fucking nod when I fold shit beautifully. I'm like, fuck, you're good at that. Like, damn, that fitted sheet, boom. And I definitely judge people who don't fold things neatly or my way. Princey. Princey, you are beautiful and enthusiastic and a passionate friend. You've got lots. You're an amazing mother. You've raised an amazing son. Simi says, I am multifaceted. Yes, it truly helps. Fitted sheets, epic fail. I mean, look, don't hate me because you hate me, Hope. Good suggestion, Simi. Sometimes if I can't focus, I play my bass. If I'm focused, I work on my tech stuff. It helps. Stephanie, that's bullshit. Stephanie says I'm good at making people feel awkward. Lol. No. You are good at making everybody feel relaxed and playful. You might feel awkward in yourself, but you don't project that at all. At all. You are Stephanie sends me the most amazing facts. We're having a little science issue at the moment, actually, because apparently, me here in Melbourne, and you all there up there in wherever you are, like, but you know, New England for Steph, can see the same constellations in the sky, but set for mine are upside down, or hers are same. But then I'm like, wait, I don't understand how that can be true. Like, I believe you. She sent me diagrams. Believe you. But how come you can't see the Southern Cross? I always kind of assumed that we're on different parts of the planet. So why would we see the same stars? And then it kind of occurred to me that, I mean, we're all in the same universe and the world's spinning and spinning. So makes sense. Buster, what are you doing? Anyway, Stephanie, you have definitely needs more science. Now, so skills and talents. It could be like I mentioned, a really random one. I'm also like bigger picture for me. I love my way with words. My ability to put down generally in writing, not exactly what I want to say with exactly the right nuanced meanings to everything, even if that nuanced meaning might be lost on other people. Like I love that about myself. It frustrates me. I'm grateful for it. Less grateful for the fact that often when I try to translate the big ideas in my brain, which are all very fucking intelligent, right? Like, I am smart in my brain, and then I go to say it, to verbalize it, and I can't, and I sound like a dumb fuck. But I know if I typed it, I'd probably get it. Anyway, so skills and talents. Let's move on to the next one. Thank you all for being here. I think we might do a song after. We might do opalescence after this one because we're at the midway point. No, actually, we're going to do two more because it's a natural break in the categories. So next one, my childhood. This could be rough for y'all, right? But yeah, I need to write it down. I think it's a neurodivergent thing a lot. So childhood, like I spent a lot of time, not necessarily at the fore of my mind, but on one of the many spinning plates in my brain, one of the many, many, many tracks, trying to work out whether I've colored my perception of my very blessed childhood. I was in terms of, I had I was an only child. Went to a good school. My parents, like on paper, all pretty good, but also very lacking. So I'm trying to work out. Still, always, it's probably the thing I ponder the most. Whether I've throwing back my mind to my childhood, whether I'm either putting a dark tinge to it, or whether there's something there that I'm not remembering at all. But so my childhood, I did have quite an idyllic childhood. I rode my bike or walked everywhere I wanted to go. I had a lot of freedom. Gen X latchkey kid. Christy says, I'm grateful for my therapist. There it is. See, I'm my own therapist. I traveled the world as a child. I went to school in London for 6 months when I was 10. I've been to Egypt. I've been all over Europe. I've been to America. There are many things I am grateful for, despite some pretty big gaping areas of lack for me. So the things that I'm grateful for are many, despite the areas where I feel like my parents failed me. But I'm sure we've all got that, right? So that's why I thought it might be nice to think about, like I can think about the fact that Lainey says, I'm grateful for weed. There you go. I'm the glass, is my childhood glass half full or is it half empty? Because in the half full, it's overflowing with abundance and privilege. And I remember walking along the fences on the way to school, walking along the fences. I remember when I remember my a friend of mine, maybe it was someone else. And anyway, at least maybe it was her brother. I don't remember. But we made an X-wing fighter in my laundry, and we were positive it would fly. I must have been just at that age where imagination still believes everything. And I remember looking back, even a couple of years later, going, well, as if that X-wing fighter from Star Wars was ever going to fly. But or I can think about the fact that I didn't really ever feel like I ever fit in, that I was a very lonely child, that I didn't really ever have, it was just awkward and everything felt awkward, but taught me to be resilient, and there's so many good things. So yeah, exactly. Like Simi, I can't imagine your childhood. My daddy was great, but was on TDY. I don't know what that means. A lot as we were overseas. What does TDY mean? Steph says, I thought if I ran fast enough with an umbrella, I would take off. Oh, isn't that science? So childhood, I think this might be possibly one of the most important ones for us to find something to be grateful for, given that a lot of us have a lot that we're still processing 30, 40, 50, 60 years later. Temporary duty. Thank you. So finding some gratitude amongst all of the rightful, just warranted therapy driven processing of said childhood, right? Colors, hello, good to see you. We're going to need more signs. Like otherwise we can easily get pulled down like into the actual tricky stuff, the really problematic aspects of our childhood, and not there has to be something we're grateful for. There has to be. So find it and pull it, write it down. Maybe it might not come to you now. Maybe it might just come to you at some point tomorrow, the next day. Excuse me, I'm burping with excitement. Okay, so one more, and we'll take. Of course, we're going to do opalescence because it fits the theme. Young adulthood. Okay, so young adulthood. I don't know about you, but I was a very young, not very young. I was a youngish mother. I was considered very young then. I think I was 22 when I had Sammy. Wait, 98, 22 and a half. I was pregnant in my final year of university, but we had bought a home when I was pregnant with Sammy. I loved being a young mother. Yeah, man. YouTube's stupid high colors. It's all right. Definitely go back and watch the start of this one if you want. But basically, too long, don't read. We're seeing whether we can jot down some one or two things we're grateful for in various aspects of life, our past. Might not be that we can find something for every category, and that's okay. Some might be more abundant than others. Excuse me, I've got a runny nose. And then if just so we can be more present, more grounded, more balanced in our emotional resilience when the world is dark and rather turbulent at the moment, and it's only going to get worse. And then if you would like, y'all would like to send me your top 1, 2, or 3 via email or DM, and I will do you up a little wallpaper graphic for you, for your particular few handful of most important gratitude moments or things, so you can have it on your screen of your phone. Yes. I'll skip this one. Wait, I missed something while I was talking. Lainey says, I had an amazing babysitter who was an elderly man who served in World War II. He had such an impact on my life. I love him so much. That's beautiful. See, that's beautiful. I love that. So young adulthood. For me, I'm very grateful to have gone to uni and learn what I learned there. I'm grateful for being a young mother and my young adulthood was spent with my beautiful Robert. So grateful for that. They were hard times. Young family with a mortgage and a very low incomes. And then, by the time university, yes. By the time we were 27, everything changed. My nose is dripping. Hang on, let me just go off camera. You don't want to see me do that. Wait. I'll keep the mic on though, so you can hear me snortling, because that's cute. I know you love that. It's very classy, professional even. God, I got to fix this chair now. Simi says, my young adulthood. Yeah, I was pregnant from 17 till 30. There you go. Like, go you fucking good thing. Also, Mr. Simi. Jeez Louise. Maybe we should have got you guys a bigger television. I'm kidding. Yes, I was moved out of home at 17. I know Colours was younger than that, I think. I think we've got some stories to tell, all of us. So, young adulthood. It might not be that you can find anything to be grateful for, but come on now, Mr. Zibby. Yes, Colours was 14. Yikes. Yikes. Your young adulthood started as particularly early, Colours. Now, so, hope. I love that. Young adulthood. Grateful for being introduced to the 12 steps of AANA or whichever program. The 12 steps is where I learned to make amends, forgive myself, and accept myself for who I am. Oh my God, Hope, I love that. I might have to do you 2 wallpapers, one for your lock screen and one for your home screen. That's amazing. Yeah, forgiving yourself, being kind to yourself is so important. So, on that note, we'll take a little moment. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, Colours. That's beautiful. I love that. I love that. I love that. See? Lainey says, same for me. At 17, I was at college. I never wanted to go back home and never did. Same. Not because home was bad, but because New Jersey is so close to New York City and Philly where I needed to be musically. I love that. Look at you go. Look at us. Oh, it's intrepid young adults. And even if you weren't intrepid, I think that's part of our generation too, right? The sort of the shared generation of our 2 overlapping sort of age brackets. Bit different these days for many. Now, let's do opalescence, get your crying gum, perhaps, and BRB. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Happy birthday, Christy.
Things they felt well, kind of off, foreign in my space. Not quite sure just who to trust, know which side of their face. Came from left field, maybe I knew the imminent implosion. Universe, my sword and shield. The fox, this devastation. But then glowing light of opalescence, soft pale pink and rounded, treaded water for so long, now supported, grounded. Sometimes you will catch yourself, realize it's meant to be. Your people there right by your side, together finally. And then glowing light of opalescence, soft pale pink and rounded, treaded water for so long. Here I am, supported, grounded. Where this takes us, hell, who knows? This moment is eternal. Perfection even in the flaws, 'cause water finds its level. Gentle bubble, love and light, draws in serenity, nurtured, safe, and oh so true. Perfect, y'all, complete me. And then glowing light of opalescence, so finally glowing light of opalescence, soft pale pink and rounded, love and light and levity, always supported, grounded.
That's my gratitude song for you all. So grateful. That was when that I wrote that song when everything was a nightmare. Everything. Holy fuck. And I realized that I was so grateful that even even amidst all of the god awful meanness, the bullying, the relentlessness of it all, that I had this my beautiful group of friends, and even amidst all the heartache, you all. So it's still very relevant. Now, next category, Mother Nature. Frankly, this is the one that I probably have the most daily acknowledgement of gratitude for Mother Nature. I am very big on, like, I notice everything. I see everything. My brain registers everything, and because I work outdoors, like, I love Mother Nature. I love bees and wasps and butterflies. Not flies. Nobody loves flies, do they? Flies and mozzies can really fuck right off. I know they're important, but like, miss me. Ants too. Ugh. I've had full-blown meltdowns because of ants and flies. But flowers, the breeze, sunlight, cloud formations, rain. Mother Nature daily, all the time. I take photos of Mother Nature. Colors. That community has really shown its colors lately. Worst group I have ever encountered. You know what's great about algorithms? Here's what I love about algorithms. Because I pay all of that no heed, right? Not our little special subset of flying monkeys, nor the broader shit show. My algorithm has adjusted itself accordingly. I literally see none of it. It's lovely. It's lovely. Algorithms, do your thing. So Mother Nature is, like, sometimes sometimes flies bother other people, and that brings me joy. In my job, it's quite often where you'll get yourself your own personal fly or two, where they decide that you are it, and they just hover around your face. It's like, you know what? This is all of this area. We're outside right now. You could spend your time anywhere. Yeah, we don't need to be besties. Okay, fly. Like, off, buzz off. So for me, Mother Nature is, I guess, my gratitude is daily. I relish and revel in beautiful gardens around me, and particularly in some suburbs that I work, where, the more affluent suburbs, where they care more about their gardens, or have the time and the know-how to put love and attention into their gardens. But even in, like, I took a photo. It was in a beautiful suburb, but no one else would notice this. But these people had an amazing garden behind very high fences, but they had blackberries growing right up over the thing. And I'll pick a blackberry. I'll always eat something like just one. But there was this, like, one spear of asparagus growing out onto the footpath side from their big giant fence. And I'm like, oh my God, is that asparagus? Like, I love that shit. I acknowledge the awe and amazement of Mother Nature all day, every day. It's probably the thing I have the most mindful gratitude for every day of my life, because Mother Nature is so splendiferous. and it's probably the easiest way that, like, for me, when all else may be dark and stormy, there is Mother Nature. It's wondrous. It's amazing. It's a miracle. So that's an easy one for me. I've spent minutes being mesmerized by the pattern of raindrops falling into like onto the road, like just mesmerized by the wondrousness of it all. Like it's awe-inspiring. So grateful. We're so blessed. Simi says, I can't belong to a cult. I don't like Kool-Aid and I'm feral and I don't listen. I mean, we could argue that you're part of a very benevolent, kind, loving cult here over at Camp Shorty. We just used our powers of cultishness for good, not evil. Jenny G says, hi, friends. First live I've made over here. Welcome. Good to see you. We're doing a whole stream on considering what aspects of our life we can find gratitude in, particularly the trickier ones. Like, I don't know, I for me, for some people it's health. We've done health, family, love, home, work, skills and talents. My childhood can be a particularly tricky one for a lot of people. Well, then we did my young adulthood. Thank you. And now we're on to Mother Nature, and I think that's a bloody easy one. But also, when one finds it a little tough to be grateful for things because life can be really hard, Mother Nature is an easy one. Like, it's a fucking surefire, right? It's a sure thing. So if all else fails and you're struggling to find gratitude, Mother Nature. Like, depending where I'm working, there are some sites where I work where to get there I have to drive up over a bridge called the Balti Bridge, and it takes you on the bay side, the harbour side, the water side of Melbourne. Melbourne is a beautiful skyline. I fucking love it, and it takes my breath away every time I drive. Like, I'm so great. I acknowledge it every time. Like, I love Melbourne. I love the skyline. I feel so blessed and grateful to live here. So, acknowledging those things really, really helps. And like, I'll say it out loud. Like, I'll say to myself, oh my God, I love this. I love this. Like, I talk to birds. Don't everybody talk to the birds? I talk to plants. I talk to my house plants. Makes a difference. They love it. They're grateful for the interaction. So Mother Nature, that's kind of an easy one. And not just for our list that we're making today, but in general in life. Like, you could go, fuck, I hate the cold and the snow. But also, one can imagine if you looked at how beautiful and phenomenal, what a miracle. I'm sorry, snow's a miracle, like breathtakingly miraculous, in my opinion. So, as long as you've got good heating inside, and this too shall pass, every day with snow is a day closer to spring. Grateful for the turn of the seasons, even. Yes. Like, I knew that I would make it through the last 3 days of hot box home hell because I knew there'd be a cool change coming. It's inevitable. Nothing lasts forever. Grateful for that fact. Okay, so next. This one could be good for a lot of people here right now. Music. Jenny says, well, I hate winter here in upstate New York, but I do enjoy a beautiful winter scene in the frozen lake with the mountains in the background. See? So you could go, like, it's like I've been sort of saying all along, Jenny, like, you can go with, like, like the glass is always either and. It's both. It's always going to be half full and half empty, right? So where do you focus your attention? And it's a lot of, it's, you know, sometimes it's a lot harder to see the half full aspect of anything. But that's why if we get into the practice, the habit of acknowledging things for which we are grateful, minuscule as it may be, without even necessarily qualifying it with, you know, the half full, half empty sort of balancing act. You know, things, it brings perspective, I think, right? Moist, is this the bad word? I did say hotbox. Correct. It's the name of the Camp Shoddy cookbook also, which is also amazing. Oh, I haven't cooked anything from it yet, but I will. If you are wondering, Camp Shoddy Hotbox Collaborative Cookbook, e-cookbook is on the website, missshorty.com. It's free. The furthest right navigation tab is the cookbook. Amazing. Thank you, Simmy. Simmy. Now, so music. I mean, for me, like I've got periods in my life, I don't listen to music now at all. If I do, it will be my own music, and even then, rare. If I've had two brains and two sets of ears, and I don't know, more time, twice the hours in the day, I absolutely would listen to music. But there's been times in my life where one particular album I listened to on repeat, on repeat, not exaggerating, for 4 months. And it got me through that period of time. Tough part of my life. And it's still very evocative. And actually, when my little dog Ellie, my little mini Foxy, she was very old. She was almost 17 when she died, and she was with me through a lot of hardship. And when she was on her last, like her last couple of days, in her last hours, I put that music on. Out of nowhere. I put that album on for her because I knew that for both of us, it saved us in that period of our lives. And you know, music's important. So you might be able to think of a particular album that got you through, a particular song. I mean, Shine is one of those songs that gets us every time. Opalescence is another one. Like, just talking about my own music. She was such a sweet girl. I was a little bit out of my. I was, when she died. I have regrets when she died, because I was struggling to cope with it, and I probably wasn't. I mean, I probably wasn't as there for her as I should have been. But you know, that's life. Lainey says, Steph, I played in Rochester, got food poisoning from the Marriott. Fuck's sake, man. The Marriott? What are we doing here? And I had to run off stage mid-set. Oh, sorry, lady. To projectile vomit in my dressing room. At least it wasn't poo. I had lobster bisque and a fight of deviled eggs. Oh, lady, the show must go on, man. Yes. Jenny says, my 15-year-old daughter just got inducted into her high school chapter of National Music Honor Society last night. She sang a beautiful solo with her a cappella group. I cried. Oh, wow. That's amazing. That's beautiful. And geez Louise, lady. Christy says, that's wonderful, Jenny. That is wonderful. Actually, you know what? I came across Amy Lee, Evanescence, right? That's Bring Me to Life. I came across a video footage of her laying down that track, but just her voice. Woo! Shivers. I retweeted it on the Twitters. So, Did you get a video, Jenny, or will it be just forever in your memory and your brain? I hope you've got it on film. But that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I love that. So music's probably an easy one, but perhaps if you wanted to be like, if you wanted to in terms of the list, if we're making a list for sort of an at a glance gratitude journal in sort of condensed form, think of something, maybe a song or an album. Like all I would need to do would be to write East Atlanta Love Letter, and that's my gratitude. That album by the artist Black probably saved my life. It made my life bearable for those 4 months when, yikes. I think I was having a nervous breakdown, frankly. Cute. I love that. Now let's go to the next one. We've got a couple more categories. Books. Real Happy says, the positivity of this stream makes my heart smile. That's exactly the goal. I love that. Thank you for saying so. It's Christy, our beautiful Christy. It's her birthday, and she said, please do a stream tonight. And of course, I was always going to. But I realized I probably couldn't be black pilling poor Christy on her birthday. So I thought, what's the opposite of black pill? Well, gratitude, like gratitude. And here we are. And I've said it a few times before, but if you would like me to make you a graphic, whether it's with these bubbles or something else, I don't know, sunflowers or something, cats, mountains, to save as a wallpaper, screensaver on your phone, lock screen or home screen, just send me your couple of email or DM. Send me your top 3 or 4 or 1 things you've jotted down that you're grateful for, and I'll create you a graphic and send it straight back, because it's nice to, we're picking up our phone all the time, right? What a lovely reminder to be grateful for certain things, the things that you're really most grateful for in your life, while maybe the world is burning around us. Christy says, grateful to sing in a traveling choir in middle school, only to learn I'm not very good at it. Oh, don't sell yourself short. I am grateful for cats. Same. Oh my God. The minute I see a cat at my work, I'm like, I take off my hard hat straight away, because cats and dogs are often a bit scared by the craziness of the hard hat and the whole get up. I'm like, pss, pss, pss. I've got like cat food in my work bag in case I come across a stray cat or some kittens. Please, kitten distribution system. Like, come on. I mean, 50 years I've been waiting 50 years for the cat distribution system to deliver. I'm like manifesting it with cat food in my work lunchbox, and still nothing. Anyway. Now, so books. Reading got me through my childhood. My mother, Lisa, I'm not here to entertain you. Go and read a book. She's lovely. So I did. I have still my safe author, my like comfort place, my sanctuary would always be a Stephen King book. I've read every one of Stephen King's books at least 3 or 4 times. There's a book called, I'll type it in chat, Shantaram, which would be my top recommendation. Shantaram. It's a very long book. Oh, it's stunning. You can get it in an audio book. It's just beautiful. Just beautiful. Books and cats, and cats and books and books and cats. Yes, I love it. In more recent years, the books that I am very grateful for, in terms of sort of, I guess, opening up my eyes to prehistory and history and the limitless possibilities of human history, were the Graham Hancock books. All of his books, I've read them all 4 times. So fucking good. Cannot recommend enough. I'm grateful for the mental doors those books opened for me that now, I hadn't before. So, Christie's. Wait. Yes, I only just read 1984 about a month ago. Also, Animal Farm, amazing book. I probably liked Animal Farm better than 1984. Christy says, grateful for the 1988 Encyclopedia collection. Read all of them due to my ADHD. Real Happy says reading is one of my most favorite things. Currently, don't really get to do it much, and I miss it. You know what? So I read, like it was probably thousands of books as a child, like a voracious reader. I'm an only child, a voracious reader, and as a young adult, also many books, many books. As I've gotten older. Whether it's the byproduct of lessening attention spans because of social media and shit, or whether it's me creeping in and through perimenopause, whether it's just my lifestyle. I haven't read a book for a long time, but I've audiobooksed many books. Which is for a diehard, old school reader might feel a little like sort of superficial, but amazing. Like audiobooks are amazing. The narrator makes a huge difference for me. Even if there's some Stephen King books which I would like to read again on Audible, but the narrator is shit. And I can't do it. So I haven't read Handmaid's Tale. I'd like to, actually. That's one I probably should. The Way of Kings. Hey, Shelley, you should drop those suggestions in the what you're reading drawer in Discord. Color says, I'm going to be reading the book Provoked on my channel. The author, Scott Horton, said I could. I love that. What do you mean provoked? Sorry, I've got. Wait, we're live. I better say something. The narrator definitely makes a difference. I have some favorite narrators on Audible. Whose books I've read purely because they're whose audiobooks that they've narrated I've read purely because of the narrator. Derek Perkins is one of my favorites. And some of Stephen King's narrators are like the other ones I love. There's three. I can't remember their names. It's been a minute. So good. You can on Audible you can preview first before you commit, and it'll give you the vibe of the narrator. I've also currently I'm reading. I'm mostly all the way through two books. One of which is terribly narrated. It's just an AI robot voice. It's atrocious, but the content is so good that I've suffered through 2/3 of it, 3/4 even, and you get used to it. And another one, you can change the speed also, but it does definitely impacts and influences the enjoyment factor. Colors, drop your channel. There it is. Great minds. Everyone subscribe. I'm already subscribed. Okay, so books is a source of gratitude, and also however, it is tricky when life can't sitting down and reading or lying down and reading is quite the indulgent way to spend one's time unless you prioritize it. If in terms of time, I don't like just to read a few pages, right? I'm an all or nothing kind of a girl. So there's no way I would lie down and read a book anymore, sadly. But I can put them in my ears and binge that shit. And it's a nice way to bridge that gap between not having enough time or energy or focus to read a book in your preferred way, to still get that either escapism or information or whatever it is you get from books, whether they're novels or nonfiction. It's a good way. Nina, I hope you're feeling okay. Stupid migraines. I feel for you. Now, so books. This is our last official one. And then we could, all of this conversation may well have stimulated for you other things that I didn't think of in terms of like categories that you might have gratitude for, that you might like to jot down yourself, and we'll throw it out to the chat. But my life right now. So, um, uh, my life right now. So for me, my life right now is one of much gratitude, particularly relative to to my life in those ebbs and flows of one's journey through life, the highs and the lows, right? I have a lot of sorry, I'll pause because Hope said, this is a healing stream, Miss Shorty. We're digging deep. Yes. Sometimes you forget, like if someone doesn't remind you and you're not in the habit of thinking about the things we're grateful for. Wait, pause. Speaking of grateful, YouTube and Christy, and Real Happy got it. Thank you, Christy. My fractured thoughts, and yay, welcome to Green, Real Happy. Sometimes it takes a little bit of reminding, particularly when there's so much heavy shit going on in the world and we're busy and we get bogged down in just, treading water or getting through life or swimming a little bit forward and then dragged back into the vortex. I just thought it'd be a really nice way to bring some perspective and balance and some emotional resilience into our days when... Christy, you're in the draw. Oh, and Stephanie blah blah blah. You haven't told me what you want yet. And I remembered this just before that I haven't emailed Hedda. So, Steph, you have to pick something. Woman. That's you, Christy. So yeah, I just thought it was a really nice way to sort of I'll because a lot of our content for now and forever is going to be pretty heavy. So I'll try to throw in one of these kind of streams every few weeks, just so we don't get bogged down, because it's easy to get bogged down, right? So my life right now, it's again back to that glass half full, glass half empty, right? My half empty perspective is I live in a hovel. It's so fucking hot in summer, I want to cry. And it's a bit of a dive, but boy, am I grateful for my phoenix rise. Oh, like my screen just went to a decent size again. Thanks, StreamYard. Thanks. My phoenix rise from the ashes many times, against all odds. And I'm grateful for who I am now. Like I love myself. I love my resilience. I love my kindness. I love the boundaries I'm able to set for myself and live by them. I love the boundaries. I'm grateful for the fact that I can then put those boundaries into play to set for other people to respect my boundaries. I love that with that understanding of boundaries, I respect other people's boundaries. My life right now, I'm so grateful for awakening to the truth about the world. And I'm grateful that I have you all alongside me in various levels of agreement. I'm grateful that I have my beautiful furry friends, and they're so loving. And I'm grateful that I have a job that I love, that pays me enough that I can live by myself. I'm grateful for my YouTube channel, but not prideful, because if for some reason my YouTube channel gets nuked along the way, I'm okay with that. I bigger picture, we have work to do. I'm grateful for the other community that I'm a part of, like the Truther community. I'm grateful for the people that I get to work with who are, just regular folks. They don't talk about this shit, any of it. So I'm so grateful for you all that we can talk about all this stuff, that we can be grateful together, that we can find like synergistic joy together, right? But we can also be there for each other through some shitty times, right? Wait, my mouse. Simi says, the universe put you in my algorithm the perfect time just over a year ago. Yes. Steph says, I love who I've become today. I love that. Jenny says, I absolutely love this stream. What a lovely life to find on YouTube. Thank you, Miss Shorty. Well, thank you, Jenny. We you know what? We traverse through all kinds of dark heaviness, a lot of educational lived experience, heavy stuff. We have fun. We get feral. We take this stuff seriously, but we don't take ourselves too seriously. Sometimes we just have a bit of fun. I remember your arrival too, Stephanie. I remember still saying in whatever group chat it was, like, and those fucking idiots were like, I'm not sure about her. I'm like, I fucking love her. I reckon she's awesome. I love her. And now we're married. Oh. Oh, we do even say cunt. I love it. You know what? And frankly, in terms of YouTube shadow banning, me saying cunt now is the least of our worries. Oh my goodness, Christy. Colors flight, you liar. Christy, thank you so much. And when Rach gets it, like YouTube can be very drunk, very much a drunkard these days, but then also kind of based. Here, thanks, Christy. I love you very much. You're in the drawer another time. Happy birthday. Why are you giving me presents? You know what I'm not grateful for? My fucking squeaky chair. You know what? I bought 2 of these chairs, and I'm gonna construct the other one after this. I promise. My pledge to you: tomorrow night, no squeaky chair. I'll forget as soon as we get off the live. Hey, update on the Christmas tree. I've moved it out of the way back to its existing position up there, where it lives for the rest of the year. You know what? I'm grateful for the acceptance that the Christmas tree does not get put down for another 12 months. I'm fine with that. Oh, I'm snorting. Wow, I'm snorting. Stephanie, wait. You know what, Steph? Which one do we do? We do the cheese one? Let's do cheese. It's so funny. Wait, this BRB chat. I love you so much. I'm sorry, what, Stephanie? Stephanie? I'm sorry, what? I don't even like cheese? Do I even know you, Stephanie? Just never mentioned? It's all the marriage is based on lies and misconceptions. I can't breathe. No, Steph says, no, Lisa, I told you this in all caps. She's like, babe, I swear, I did tell you. Okay, listen, it's not a deal breaker. We can work through this.
You just would like to know.
I mean, is it too much to ask? Do I even really know the real you? Oh.
and copy my journal as a potential suspect.
I'm gonna need a
Investigate
minute.
at all.
We're gonna work through it. I swear, Steph. I'm so sorry. I've ruined your safe place. I don't know, man. Betrayal is the worst. What about pizza? Sorry, this is important. What do you have? Do you have cheese on pizza? What about on burgers? What are we doing here? Where is the line drawn? I'm not sure. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I can breathe. It's fine. That's okay. You know what? I'll do anything for you, Steph, even if it's not like that. Actually, that's perfect. It means I don't have to share my cheese. Love it. Carry on as you were. Hey, thank you, Jenny, for gifting 5. Thank you so much. And cool people got them too. Mediocre Chicken Palm, Vixie, Header got one. Bloody YouTube short changed us, though. Tim, what are you doing? Come up here and say hi. Jenny, you're in the draw, and I'll do the membership thing. Tim, come up here and say hi. Tim, come up here. Steph wants to see you. Come on. Come on. Yeah, come up here. Come on. Come on, Mr. Puss. Here, let me see if I can get him without him hating life. Hang on. Timmy, come here. Mr. Puss. Say hi to your friends. Oh, he's like, oh, no. Here he is. Say hi, Timmy. Say hi. Poppy, is that your best friend? Tim. He's like, hey, get me out of here. K. That's Tim. The elusive Tim. We love Tim. And this. Thank you, Jenny. Now we need the header video. Fair. Tim's still around. Hang on, let's do the header one. Header. Here it is. Stress. In one breath. Header, Kashevsky, Bedrezky. Thanks. Header. You gotta put the in the back. Header. Whew. I still practice it all the time. He's so cute. Timmy is so cute. He's like 4. He's the oldest of all my furry children, but he's tiny. He's like a teenage-sized cat. You know why? I think he might have had tiny cat genes, Tiny Tim, but I fed him. He didn't like wet food very much at all when he was a kitten, when he was in his formative years. And the Bickies, the dry food that I got him, was from Aldi, and I don't think that the Aldi dry food was particularly nutrient rich, and I just think he never grew bigger than a teenager. He's so tiny, but he's tiny but fierce. He'll take on a full-sized, like a bruiser tomcat and win. Even when he was a kitten, he took, like my other cat, Petey, who was a little bit of a sook, a bit like Buster. Aldi is great, but the cat biscuits I don't think have the nutrients. And Tim was up on the roof, and this big black cat came round to where we were living and had Petey all bailed up. Peter was like, hey, I'm not sure. Ginger cat, little floof ball, big floof ball. And Tim, who was like 8-9 weeks old, came down and like just staunch marched in there and pissed that big black tomcat all the way off, and he never came back. How about that? Timmy, he's a adventure Tim. Nobody puts Timmy in a corner. So I don't know, perhaps in your list of things, can we get a sidebar? Yes, a sidebar. What's the sidebar? The squeaky chair is not the sidebar. It's the main show. It's the main part of the show. God damn it. I'm definitely making the other chair. It'll be so much more comfortable. Yes. Yes, Sue. Hi, my friend Sue. Yes, I made it. I'm grateful to have met my new true teller space best friend, Miss Shorty. Love you, girl. Sue, I love you too. Sue, did you get my text message? I made you into a fairy. Tinkerbell. Check your text. Check your WhatsApp. I made you into Tinkerbell. Lainey, you can gift memberships without being a member. Yes. I've seen it once where the gifter um, gifted one and got that one. I've seen it once. Can't remember who it was. But it has happened. But yes, that. So let's wrap it up in a nice little in a bow. Let's wrap it up in a bow. I'm hoping that out of all of those categories, we had health, family, love, home, work, skills and talents, my childhood, my young adulthood, Mother Nature, excuse me, music, books, and my life now. You found some things that you were grateful for and that you jotted them down. If you didn't, jot them down now. And here, if you're not in the Discord, you can be. Shoot me an email, and I'll send you an invite link. But regardless, if we're not on other socials together, you can shoot me an email and send me your top handful of gratitudes. Is that the word? Yes. Things you're grateful for. Either in order or no particular order. And I will create you a graphic with your top 1, 2, 3, 4 gratitude and send it back to you so you can make it a wallpaper, a lock screen or a home screen. If you want 2 different ones. So then you can have a reminder every time you pick up your phone. I'm grateful for this. Because remember, we'll go back to, excuse me, we'll go back to this. And this is in the, this is in the description box. But practicing gratitude enhances emotional resilience, helps you cultivate mindfulness and presence, particularly when we can feel like things are a little out of control in the world at the moment, whether that's the world, macro, or your world, micro. Strengthens social connections, so being grateful for other people, but not at the expense of gratitude, personal gratitudes, right? And then practicing the gratitude. So having that graphic on your phone screen might help remind you. I can even do you one that just says, find something grateful. So find something you're grateful for today. Because what is gratitude? Wait. Oh, this dumb thing. Go to this like this. Here we go. Gratitude, the positive state of being grateful, an overwhelming feeling of appreciation and thankfulness, and the desire to return kindness to others. And that's what it's all about, right? I think. Lainey, break a leg. Oh, Hope. Thank you. And Truth Seeker, I think they came in last week to one of our streams. Oh my God, this chair, I promise. Number one on the list, making a fresh chair. Thank you, Hope. So, Christy, I hope you had a beautiful birthday evening with us. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for you all. And 2026 is definitely going to be a year of the fire horse, if you recall. Big things Buster's like, I gotta go outside again. Big things are happening. So to help us remain grounded and present and not drawn into rumination and stressing, gratitude, daily gratitudes, even the smallest thing will really help us stay grounded. It was an amazing birthday. I'm so glad, Christy. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. And you know what, Christy? I'm grateful for you, Buster. I'm grateful for you asking me to do a stream on your birthday, like making a point of asking, because it really forced me to think about providing some balance in the content I'm bringing to you and where we're going through together. And so I'm grateful for you for that, because I'm going to remind myself to insert some hope, some white pill, some light and love throughout our schedule, so that I don't drag you all down into my pit of what the fuck I have to save humankind. So happy birthday. Tomorrow night we're doing, tomorrow night we're going to do part 2 of the Port Arthur massacre false flag ? I think that's a false flag, period, where we're going to be watching the testimonial from Wendy, the survivor, the amazing woman. So you'll need to bring, make sure you're hydrated, make sure you've had food, make sure you're rested, and if you need to take a break, because it's quite grueling, enthralling but grueling recounting of that day in Port Arthur in Tasmania in 1996. So that's what we're doing tomorrow night. There's a redirect already set up. If you stick around, go and hit the like on that stream, maybe drop a comment in the chat. And what time tomorrow? 7-ish Eastern America, 11 a.m. Melbourne. Time is a little flexible for us. I did quite well today. I was only 3 minutes late, but I didn't set the stream back. So have your notifications on, and we'll see you tomorrow night, everybody. So last random boobs, carry on. Best mods, thank you, my beautiful mods, my beautiful friends. Thank you, shorties. Thank you for the gift of memberships. Happy birthday, Christy. Chat is Bay. I love you all very much. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to each other. And let's do some daily gratitude acknowledgements. It can only be good, right? Britt Ketchell, hello. Mwah! I love you all very much. Chat is Bay.
I love you all so very much. We had a blast just chatting and stuff. Things may have gone a bit off the rails. Professional when all else fails. 'Cause chat is babe, so much to say. Emotes and all the caps out. May have been cheese, bit faster please. The time has come, Camp Shorty out. We're skating through all the tough things, learning about this and that, defense motions, prosecution, and narcissistic twats. 'Cause chat is babe, so much to say. Emotes and all the all caps out. May have been cheese, bit faster please. The time has come, Camp Shorty out. Community, just you and me. Occasionally, Buster and Poppy. It's the whole thing, Miss Shorty swing. Together we make each other happy. 'Cause chat is babe.